Have you ever felt like giving up? Not because you are lazy, not because you don't care, but because you tried and tried and tried again and nothing seems to be changing. You prayed, you worked, you waited, yet the breakthrough hasn't come. The opportunity hasn't appeared. The results don't seem to match the effort. And somewhere deep inside, a dangerous thought begins to whisper, maybe this isn't meant for me. If you've ever felt that way, then this message is for you. Because today, I want to remind you of something powerful. Don't give up. Your greatest chapter may be next. Not 5 years from now. Not someday in the distant future. The chapter that changes everything will be closer than you think. Stay with me. One of the greatest mistakes people make is assuming that what they see today is the complete story. When a chapter becomes difficult, they think the book is over. But life doesn't work that way. A difficult chapter is not the end of the story. A setback is not a final verdict. A delay is not a denial. Yet, many people quit because they confuse a temporary struggle with a permanent reality. Think about it. How many dreams have been abandoned just before they were about to bloom? How many goals have been abandoned because success didn't arrive on schedule? How many talented people walked away from their purpose because they couldn't see what was happening behind the scenes? The truth is that progress is often invisible before it becomes visible. And that is why patience and perseverance matter. Have you ever watched a movie and thought you knew how it would end? Halfway through, the main character faces setbacks. Plans fall apart. Doors close. Everything seems to be moving in the wrong direction. If you stopped watching at that moment, you would conclude that the story was a failure. But the most important scenes often come later. The breakthrough, the comeback, the lesson, the victory. What makes the ending powerful is often the struggle that came before it. Life works the same way. Many people are judging their entire future based on a chapter that is still unfolding. They are making final conclusions from temporary circumstances. But what if the chapter you are living through right now is simply setting the stage for what comes next? What if the difficulty you are experiencing today is preparing you for an opportunity you cannot yet see? Sometimes the problem isn't that people fail. Sometimes the problem is that they quit before the next chapter begins. Some people are defining their entire future based on one difficult season, a failed exam, a lost opportunity, a business setback, a painful disappointment, a dream that hasn't happened yet. And because of that one chapter, they conclude that the story is over. But imagine reading a book and stopping halfway through. You would never know how the story ends. Yet, many people are doing exactly that with their own lives. They are quitting in the middle. The challenge you are facing today may be a chapter, but it is not the conclusion. The ending has not been written yet. Many people expect success to arrive with fireworks. They expect a dramatic moment that changes everything overnight. But often, success arrives quietly. One new habit, one new connection, one new opportunity, one new idea, one decision, one extra effort when nobody else would have made it. The problem is that transformation usually happens gradually. The big moments everyone celebrates is often built on countless ordinary moments nobody noticed. What appears sudden to others is often the result of years of persistence. Think about this question for a moment. What if you are closer than you think? What if the lesson you are learning today is preparing you for tomorrow's opportunity? What if the challenge you are facing is developing the strength you will soon need? What if the door you've been waiting for is closer than it appears? Many people quit because they assume they are still far away from success. The reality is that some people stop just for a few steps before the breakthrough they were hoping for. They never discover how close they were because they stopped moving forward. Don't let that be your story. Talent is valuable. Intelligence is valuable. Resources are valuable. But endurance is often what separates those who succeed from those who don't. The ability to keep going when motivation disappears. The ability to continue when results are slow. The ability to stay faithful to the process when nobody is applauding. Endurance is powerful because it keeps you in the game long enough for opportunities to find you. You cannot harvest what you abandon. You cannot finish what you quit. And you cannot reach the next chapter if you close the book too soon. Sometimes we become so focused on how far we still have to go that we forget how far we've already come. Take a moment and reflect. You have survived challenges that once seemed impossible. You have overcome obstacles that once felt overwhelming. You have learned lessons that only experience could teach. You are stronger than you were, wiser than you were, more resilient than you were. The very fact that you are still here is proof that you have more strength than you realize. Don't ignore your progress simply because you haven't reached your destination yet. A breakthrough is not always hiding in a miracle. Sometimes it is hiding in a decision. The decision to keep learning. The decision to keep growing. The decision to try one more time. The decision to remain consistent. The decision to believe again. Today's decision may become tomorrow's turning point, and tomorrow's turning point may become the chapter you look back on for the rest of your life. As we come to the end of this reflection, I want you to remember this. The chapter you are in right now is not the whole story. Your struggles are real. Your frustrations are real. Your disappointments are real. But they do not have the final word. Life has a way of rewarding those who keep moving forward. The opportunity you need may be closer than you think. The breakthrough you've been waiting for may be developing behind the scenes. The chapter that changes everything may be next. So don't give up. Not today, not now. Keep learning, keep growing, keep believing, keep moving forward, because the story isn't over and your greatest chapter may still be ahead. If this reflection spoke to you, leave a comment below. What is one reason you are choosing not to give up today? Your answer may encourage someone else who needs strength right now. And if you found value in this message, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Reflection Time with Essay for more reflections on growth, purpose, resilience, and personal transformation. Until next time, keep reflecting, keep growing, keep moving forward. You can also watch the reflection video attached to this message. Thank you.